Did we finally connect? Yes. It seems like finally everything is falling into place. Oh. It shows that my friend is here, but he's probably in the tent. I'm kind of outside of the tent.
Hail.
Or not. I don't see him at all. Oh, finally.
Hello.
Okay, so this moment has happened. My first
How may I aid you?
ever level 60. How do I give honor? I don't know. I don't remember the emote, like yeah, or whatever. Let's just
Hail,
do
brother.
it.
I'd like a moment of your time, if I may. We Tauren have our trials and tribulations in establishing our homeland. We now find ourselves in a dire shortage of cloth. If you have the materials to spare, I ask that you please donate them. You certainly would earn the gratitude of Tauren everywhere in helping us out. Fantastic. These will go right to you.
Let's have the party started.
We'd certainly be lost without you. With all the donations you've made, I would certainly process any additional Moonplot donations you care to make in the future. Just be sure to check in with me, and I'll personally make sure that your good deeds won't go unrecognized.
Where is my name in the list? I want to see my name in the list where it says that these characters has reached level 60, but I do not see my name. What's going on? Does it not inform me about my own ding? Yeah, congratulations. Yeah, here it is. Kolduzat has reached level 60. Fuck yeah. It was a long journey. It was a journey that took like many months, many dozens of yeah, I see it too now. Dozens of attempts to create many characters. My latest character died at level 54, I think. I mean, big level character. And it was a sacrifice for a warrior of my self-found rogue. And there was so many attempts. And I think I was so persistent for several reasons. And one of these reasons is that I was... how do I say it? Someone said something rude once in Discord. They said when I was like okay. But I will survive with an image. And imagine if disconnect happens right now, right before I can press my abilities. Yeah, it's salute, it's not honor, it's salute for some reason. But it's a symbol of honor that they show. Well, one of the persons in Discord once told me when I was saying how painful it was to die at level 34. Back then, level 34 felt, or like 30 something, felt like something really big to lose. Not now, but then back then, yes. And someone in Discord told me, looks like you are not built for challenges. Absolutely big. And I kind of took it personally, I guess. It's just somehow felt personal, even though they said something silly, because how do they know what I'm built for if I just share how painful it is to die? There is no logic here, but I did remember it, and it was one of the driving forces to finally reach 60, which wasn't easy at all, because there are so many ways to die, actually, in this game. There's incredible amount of ways you can die. Of course, I died to disconnects on level 36 on my priest, my first main character that I was really carefully leveling, and I think I would have reached 60 because I just wouldn't do anything risky on him. I really wanted to get to 60, but disconnect and bye-bye. Then it was level 40 mage who died to a disconnect as well, and also not just any disconnect, but disconnect that Blizzard had caused themselves. It wasn't even DDoS. They update servers for Season of Discovery, and each time they do it, some people start to have really bad lags that lock you out of your computer, or I mean of your game, so you don't see the disconnect screen, but you can't cast anything, and you'll just run around thinking that maybe it will unlag and you will be able to save the situation. Maybe it will be faster than Alt F4 and log in again. And you are completely at their mercy at that point, and it never relocks in my case. So you can disconnect, you can die from... I had power outages several times, like just playing WoW hardcore and then just boom, everything is dark. I had situations where I sacrificed myself for another player, as I said. I had situations where I miscalculated something. I died at level 58 in EPL, and by the way, this time I finished this quest, but on my new character. I soloed it like balls out, and I just went in. And it's the quest with the high elves or blood elves, I don't know, in EPL, in northern EPL, where you have to steal the journal and kill an amount of them. And it's tricky because the only way in and out is a narrow passage with higher spawn rate, and because it's really easy to miss rangers like standing 3 kilometers away and shooting at you, which happened to my hunter when he died. But on my mage I managed to do it. Also, what might be helping is that this time I went to quite a few dungeons, and my gear isn't half bad, I think, for like 50 plus level. So that might be a factor that helped too, but of course I must say that mage is for sure probably one of the easiest hardcore classes, aside from disconnects, of course, because if you're having disconnects, the best choice is obviously hunter, but any melee class is still better than any non-melee class, because melee class would still auto-attack if you disconnect. And you might finish the mob even if you disconnect. But my mage, when he disconnected at level 40, he died to level 36 like normal mob. He just was nabbing at my mage while he was staying. She was staying and just dying. But mage, if you don't have disconnects, is absolutely OP class. You can blink, you can nova, you can reset your nova and your shield. You have absolutely OP shield. You can slow. You have so many. You can basically have a 10 seconds battery that you can also re-enable. Just so many options and so much mobility, and also AOE. I didn't really AOE on this journey. I mean, I did AOE, but to do quests. I mean, I didn't level by just going to the AOE locations. But the last like few bars I had to AOE because all of the quests that I have left are just all elites or dungeons, and I tried soloing this. It was like incredibly hard. So after third attempt I ditched it and I decided to just be safe. Because level 59 for the first time in my HC playthrough. Yeah, I decided to do it safely, and AoE farming apparently is just so effective and so easy. It's crazy. You have so much survivability, even though you're like a cloth class, and you just kill mobs so quickly with this method, and you drink after you, I don't know, killed 6 mobs, so you have very little downtime, and it's no wonder that many mages go this AoE route and get to 60. So it's probably you're not afraid of disconnects and you haven't still gotten to 60. Mage would certainly be the class that I would recommend if you want to do it with AoE grinding. But also what's notable is that people who play AoE mage have a very particular so-called mage brain often, because life is so easy to them and they feel entitled to the spots that they farm. It's really funny because for instance today I finished one pack when I started AoE grinding my 60, and then I started second pack, and on second pack another mage tried to grief me. Like, I have it on camera, I mean on recording, so I will upload it probably. But I was just standing doing my mobs. I had almost no mana, and just this mage just runs towards me with the giant wave of mobs he pulled, and just ice blocks, and they all go onto me. And he did it, of course, because he wanted to farm that spot himself. So just openly griefed me. It's crazy. And he also later he messaged me like, go to the spot, there is a better spot for you, like go. It's not the worst mage brain case that I encountered, because I had a guildie. In another guild, I had a guildie who was so unhappy about someone taking his grinding spot, that he literally started asking guildies how to grief that player, how to kill him, and not just kill him, but kill him in a way that will not get him banned. So it's a mage brain. And also that guildie was so rude to me all the time, because he leveled to 60 as a AoE mage, and he thought jump both. All 3 maybe? Oops, I cheated. Sorry, I cheated. I hope my friend doesn't do anything stupid. Of course, I'm a mage. I can. By the way, yeah, another reason why mage is so OP. Like you can escape some situations that other classes can't really escape, at least without leap. You can just escape some zones if they are high above, and you can just try quests, and if they go bad,
I don't have a target.
you ditch them by jumping from a height. So yeah, that's also one of the reasons. But anyway, I was telling the story about that mage, and yeah, he was extremely rude, and for some reason he thought because he was able to level an HC mage, like one of his first characters, or even the first, by AoE grinding to 60, that he like knew the game perfectly. And when I was trying to explain to him that there is many ways to die and you don't control all of them, he basically was starting to get really rude about it, like go personal and stuff like that. He had no idea, for instance, that the melee class can have really bad luck with parries and blocks and stuff like that, and misses, and especially a rogue, a two-handed class, two weapons class. You can just start missing everything, and the mob can start creating you, and there's high chance to die, especially if your cooldowns are down, and stuff like this. So not everything is dependent on you for sure. And it's beautiful, by the way, that you fight against yourself, but you also fight against the odds and the luck in this mode, and it just feels like life in a way. Maybe that's why we love hardcore so much, because it's so similar to life in the fact that it's so complex, and at the same time many things can go wrong, and at the same time, if you beat it all, you really feel good, and it really keeps you going in the hardcore mode. So yeah, but what I wanted to say finally about that mage, that root mage, is that yeah, it's a common case where people just play AoE mage and then oh. Yeah, they just have easy time and have like this like Gunstar mindset because of it. Like often when people have their way easier, they just start to be like really entitled in a way. Yeah. And I just, what I wanted to say is that after doing the AoE grind myself, I just can say that, yeah, it's very fast. You can do it much faster than probably than by questing. I quested, I did all the quests, but it's kind of easy. Of course, there is its own complexity in it, but it's so much faster. So I can say, yeah, if someone leveled an AoE mage, then probably it doesn't mean that they know the game thoroughly and that they defeated every obstacle that can be in their way. Where does the gentleman needs? Under city. Yep. So this is my short version of the story of how I got to 60. So many obstacles. It is really fun to beat them all. Yeah, my friend got the wind of similarity of our names with Kel'Thuzad. Yeah, it's a word play in a way, but it has its own meaning. My name, I mean, the name of my mage. But you have to know Russian to get the meaning. It's also a character from my game that I'm making a playable character, so he's an undead skeletal ice mage in my game, and now he is also in WoW proper, so to speak. Yep. What was I saying? Yes, the obstacles that needed to be overcome. It's disconnects, yes, it's hard quests. I soloed a lot of content. It's a new content that I haven't ever seen. What else? And of course, it's surviving on other and dying on other characters. So yeah, that's the biggest part probably in it. So yeah, here we have the Kel'Thuzad, level 60 hardcore mage. So thanks to my friend for accompanying me for this glorious moment, and thanks for everyone who will see this in recording. This moment has